Hi there guys, this is Nikhil from GreedyTech, and in this video I am going to discuss with you 10 best features of Asus Zenfone 2 laser. So guys, this is the Asus Zenfone 2 laser and let's get started with the list. So guys, the first thing is the laser for very quick focus. You can also use it to find the distance between objects from the phone if the distance is less than 40 centimeters. I don't know the accuracy of the device, but it's a nice feature to have. It's an app that comes pre-installed. Next we have some nice screen off gestures like double tap to wake, and you can draw an O, you can draw a C to open the camera, and you can also double tap the volume button to open the camera. So you have these kind of nice gestures built into the operating system. Next we have a lot of bloatware guys, and bloatware, well, it depends upon your usage. Well, even if you are a heavy user, you might some apps to be like bloatware. Even if you try to use most of these apps, you'll still end up with at least 5 to 10 apps that you won't use ever. So in a way, it's nice thing that they have given it to us pre-installed, and in another way, it's just taking up space and RAM on your phone. Next we have this unique button placement, the volume up and volume down buttons and the power button over here. So I don't really mind about the volume buttons, but the power button, I really don't like it. I don't know why they have put it there, but most of the time I don't use the power button at all. So I can use double tap to wake, and on the home launcher I can double tap to put the device to sleep. So I rarely use the power button. Even if you're not using the home launcher, you can double tap the status bar to put the device to sleep. So Asus has given some nice gestures to turn on and turn off the phone, even if we don't like the button placement. Well, I would have definitely liked it if they put it somewhere else. But anyway, that's their design choice. So anyway, going on next, we have some unique applications like auto start. So this is the application. Using this particular application, you can block applications from starting at the boot up time. So in that way, you can reduce the boot up time and also save battery and RAM. So usually you have to root your device, or you need to have an exposed framework and install a module for that, for a feature like this. But this comes pre-installed. So that's one nice thing. Next we have some battery profiles which we definitely miss in stock ROMs or Android stock based ROMs. So we have your performance mode, normal, power saving and super saving mode. So don't expect the super saving mode to be as good as ultra power saving mode from Samsung, but this does a decent job too. It basically restricts your background data and turns off Wi-Fi completely, and if you put it to your power saving mode, it automatically turns off Wi-Fi when your display is off and again restricts background data usage. And apart from that, you can basically use all your apps and entire phone normally. Next, in the settings we have something called as auto call record feature. Well, if you don't use that feature, it might be something unnecessary or not so important for you. But for people those use that feature, it comes pre-installed, and as it is a system app and as it is developed by Asus, you don't need to worry about the stability and the performance issues, and it's free. You don't need to install anything. So that's something I really miss on my OnePlus 2 and stock Android based ROMs. So going on next, we have something nice called as do not disturb mode. So in the settings we have this do not disturb mode, and you can basically set your time and preferences in such a way that when the do not disturb mode is enabled, you won't be disturbed by any calls or messages or any notifications. I usually set it up so that during night from 12 to morning 7, I won't be interrupted by any notification or SMS except calls and alarms. So you can further tweak it according to your preferences. Next we have these two different modes called as kids mode and easy mode. So let me just show you the kids mode. So this is the kids mode. So you basically add apps to the kids mode, and whenever you give the phone to your kid, make sure you put the device in this mode, and they won't be able to do anything except use those apps. So in this way, you can restrict their access to your other apps and any confidential information. Next, to exit from this kids mode, simply press this button and enter the password that you have given when you have set up the kids mode, and it will unlock the device, or it will come out of the kids mode. Next we have something called as easy mode. To enable that, go to settings, and over here we have the easy mode. So it basically enlarges the icon sizes, changes the entire home launcher layout, and makes everything big for elderly people to use the phone. So this is how it looks. To access all your apps, you can simply press this button, and these are all your apps. and even the settings is actually condensed and simplified. You still have all your settings, but you just get the basic settings over here. So to come out of the easy mode, once again simply go to that particular option and disable the toggle, and you're back to your normal mode. So just in case if you want to gift your phone to your parents or any elderly people who have hard time reading the text or clicking certain icons of some smaller sizes, then you can enable this particular mode and give it to them. Next we have an option to move apps to the SD card, but it's just on the paper. It doesn't really work for all the apps, and even if it works, it won't move the entire app to the SD card. So just for the argument's sake, it has the option to move apps to the SD card. Well, if you want to know more about it, just check out my video on how to move apps to the SD card. Next we have something called as Audio Wizard. It's basically an equalizer for people who are into this stuff. So I don't really care about this stuff as long as I'm getting good audio quality. So you have something like that pre-installed. Next, this device does have OTG support. So let me just quickly show you that. So this is an OTG pen drive. It's a Strontium USB 2 OTG pen drive. And if you're considering to buy it, please don't buy it. Buy some other model of Strontium, because this part gets really heated up when you do a lot of data transfer. So anyway, if you go to a file manager, you can access your USB pen drive or OTG pen drive. You can transfer your files, play music, play videos, anything that you want. So to eject it, simply go to settings, storage, and at the bottom you have this option to unmount external storage and press OK. And finally, this device does have some official or bumpers and view cases made by Asus as shown in the pictures. So guys, if you have actually counted the things that I've just said, you might find 13 things, and I would like to say the 3 things are just wildcards. And here's the best thing about this particular Asus Zenfone 2. It comes with 100 GB of free Google Drive storage for 2 years. And just for a price of 10,000 rupees, you're getting 100 GB of Google Drive storage for 2 years. That's really amazing for me. So if you don't use it, you might not care about it. In that case, I'll send you my email account. Just redeem it for me. So just kidding. So anyway guys, that's pretty much it about this video. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you think I have missed anything, do let me know by commenting below this video. If you have any doubts, do comment below this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel to see more videos just like this.